Okay, today we're going to be talking about Hilbert's Hotel, developed by mathematician David Hilbert. So we have Hilbert's Hotel, otherwise known as the Infinite Hotel, and we have me. And I go inside and I ask the concierge, "Do you have any rooms vacant?" And he says, "I'm sorry, but we're completely booked." And I'm wondering, how can this be? You're the Infinite Hotel. Fine, here's what I'll do. I'll have the guest in room number 1 move to room number 2, and then I'll have the guest in room number 3 move to room number 4, and so on. That is, every guest moves from room n to room n plus 1, and there should be a new room for each current guest, which is great because that means there's room number 1 open for me. But here's the real problem. We have the concierge, and now we have a new entity. Now a group of an infinite number of guests go up to the concierge and ask about vacancies. Oh goodness. Well, I suppose I could ask the guest in room number 1 to move to room number 2, and then I'll have the guest in room number 2 move to room number 4. The guest in room number 3 will move to room number 6, and so on. Every current guest moves from room n to room 2n, and this will fill up only the infinite even-numbered rooms and free up the infinite odd-numbered rooms. Now the group of the infinite number of people who arrived can fill up said rooms. Everything seems to be going great until an infinite amount of infinitely long cars brings about a countably infinite many guests. Now what? What am I going to do? Aha, there is an infinite number of prime numbers, thanks to a proof by Euclid. I'll assign every current guest to the first prime number, 2, raised to the power of their current room number. The bellboy is curious. He says it's an interesting idea, but how exactly will it work? Well, I'll take the passengers on the first infinitely long car and assign them to the next prime, 3, raised to the power of their seat number in the car. And for the second infinitely long car with infinitely many guests, I'll have the second car guests be assigned powers of the next prime, 5, and then I'll have the third car powers of the next prime, 7. These numbers only have 1 and the natural number powers of their prime number base as factors, so there's no overlapping room numbers. The bellboy says, "But won't there be rooms unfilled?" And that is true, but higher infinities await another enigma. For us, we never have any vacancies, yet there's always room for more.